morning! It's Friday! It's bright and early here in St. Helena and it's finally starting to feel a little bit like fall. Got cool mornings, it's not too hot. I'm gonna go to the farmers market. St. Helena's farmers markets every Friday in the morning. I love starting my weekend off right here. I love getting some goods. I wanna show you this behind me because it's crazy. The fruit is already starting to come off the vine. We've got grapeless vines already. It's kind of crazy when that starts so soon. Look, got a few little stragglers, but for the most part, fruit's like gone. Actually, you see this? See that little cluster of berries there? So it doesn't get as much nutrients. It's usually a little bit less flavorful. So a lot of people just kind of ignore that and drop that fruit or just don't pick it at all. So, okay, time to go shopping. Let's go.
All this time, I didn't know I had my heart on standby.
Bocce. It always feels like the community kind of gathers here on Fridays. Everybody's super into bocce here. It's not really my thing, but there's tons of teams. Everybody loves it. These guys gather here every single Friday to play bocce. It's actually really impressive. We're gonna keep it moving to the fruit and veggie and all things farmers market portion of this vlog. I got some lemon cucumbers. They're an awesome snack for me. I like to chop them up and dip them in a little hummus. It kind of keeps me satiated when I don't feel like cooking. I'm actually not hungry. I've been skipping breakfast as of late, but pate has definitely been keeping me going. So when I'm like knee deep in filming and working and doing things without time to cook, these guys at Contimo always have me covered. I get a couple slices of pate. I snack on that. I snack on my cucumbers. It kind of keeps me going.
You gave me that smile, stood there for a while. That was when you woke me up. All this time, I didn't know I had my heart on standby. That it is love that I am feeling inside. What it means to be a human. All this time.
Alright, got some delicious avocado toast, and now I'm going to head to Farmstead, do a little work, drink some coffee, and get this day officially, properly started. Got a little work done in Farmstead, but decided to drive down to Napa to check out this new place. I've been eagerly waiting for it to open. So it's from the owners of Aiko's, which is where I usually get the poke bowls. They opened this Napa Noodles, and it's all different types of Asian noodles. We're going to give it a shot. It's open for lunch, and it sounded good today. Let's see what it's like. Okay, if I'm being honest, my favorite ramen in the whole world is this Sebastopol, but this is not bad at all. Cold day is exactly what you want. We got the Tokyo style ramen, the pho, and the baos. All three solid. Well, we definitely don't have a shortage of restaurants in Napa Valley. What we do have is a shortage of really good, like, fast casual places that are slightly less expensive than the normal places. So I'm really excited that this is open. It was actually really reasonably priced. It's still expensive by like most people's standards, but by Napa standards, not too bad. And really fast, really simple. Food was solid, and I will definitely be back. It's Friday. Well, next Friday. So what you just saw was clips from last Friday, and I'm sitting here talking to you because there's been a lot that's going on. So I figured I would take this time to tell you a little bit about why I've sort of been absent all week. It's harvest, obviously, so it's a very busy season for us here in the valley, and then of course for me at Press. But there's also a lot happening on the SOMMVIVANT side of things. So I am preparing for a pretty big trip coming up. I can't give you a lot of details about what I'm doing and why I'm going or even where I'm going at this point. All I can tell you is that there's a lot of exciting things in store, and I am
really excited to share it with you, and I think you're gonna be really excited about it. I've sort of been just kind of trying to get ready for that. There's a lot to prepare for, so I've been taking the time this week to really get myself together and focus on that, because it is gonna be a really big deal when it happens, at least for me. I hope you guys think so too. But today I am actually sitting at home doing a little auction. You guys saw me, or I guess you will see me, the video for that will come out tomorrow. I was at Bonham's earlier this week in San Francisco. Bonham's is an auction house, and there you go. Sometimes I buy wine from there. So I usually buy wine for clients, or I buy wine for the restaurant, depending on what they have. But we had to go down there and look at it earlier this week, make sure everything's okay, make sure it looks good. Bonham's obviously is a very reputable auction house. It's a place that we feel good about buying from. We're not free to buy from Bonham's, and they certainly vet all of their collectors. But I'm basically sitting at home waiting for my phone to ring so that I can bid on some more wine. I've already bought a little bit of wine earlier this afternoon, but I figured I would take this time to sit down while I'm waiting for the phone to ring and talk to you guys and answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking me. Okay, so question and answer time. I have a few questions that I've sort of compiled from all my different channels and platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. I have all of your questions kind of here. So I'm just gonna rapid fire answer them. My first question is, what do you typically drink on your nights off? Well, first of all, not my dirty little secret, but I don't drink a lot. I'm not a huge drinker. I don't, for as much as I taste wine, I don't really, I can't put down a bottle by myself. I like to taste a lot of wine. I like to sip wine. I like to have a glass with dinner, but I'm not a huge drinker, so it really depends. But typically, like last night, I drank this, and I love drinking Beaujolais, Cru Beaujolais. This is my favorite producer. This is Marcel Lapierre, and he makes the Morgon. This is the Cuvée Camille. So this is some of their older vines on the property. So I really like this. This is like 35 bucks. As you can see, I only drink actually, I drink this with a friend. This is 2 people that drank this last night. We couldn't even make it through the bottle. So that is typically what I drink on my nights off. Of course, if I'm doing an episode of Weekly Wine Picks, or I've got something open, I might just drink that. What region are you excited about? A few, actually. Well, I'm really, I don't know if excited is the right word, because I'm kind of late to the game, but I am excited about Australia. I think there's a lot happening, and that also has been happening over the course of 20 plus, 30 plus years that I've just been a little bit blind to. So I'm excited about Australia. I'm also really excited about South America. I think there's a lot of really great wine coming out of there that we haven't even seen yet. So it just takes a little bit of digging on my part to find some more obscure gems from both of those regions. What's your favorite part about living in Napa Valley? Start. Oh, time out. You're gonna listen to me do a little auctioning. Hi.
Hi.
I actually want to look at maybe 724 and 725.
4, do you want to go 420?
It's at 420?
Is that 480 now? 480 now.
No, jeez.
Our next is 740, coming up shortly. 280, do you want to go 290?
Go 290.
Okay, we've got 300, 320 ahead. Do you want to go 350?
Go 350.
Okay. And we're leading at 350. Okay, that's ours.
Perfect.
For 350. 300 is bid. Do you want to go 320? 320 is taken. 350. 350 is taken. 380.
Go 380.
Okay. We're leading at 380. 400 against. Go 420.
Go 420.
450 against. Go 480.
Go 480.
5 against. Go 550.
You know what? I'm sorry. Is there an alteration to this?
Sorry?
Was there an amendment to this lot? I'm showing 6 bottles.
Well, I don't show any amendment to the lot, no.
Okay.
5 bottles is what I see on our screen.
5.
There are 5 bottles now.
In the pamphlet,
6 bottles.
it's showing 6 bottles. Okay, sorry,
Yes, there are 6 bottles.
It's incorrect on the pamphlet. I apologize. Where are we right now?
Okay. Well, 550 is needed. If you want to bid, the bid is 550.
Go 550.
Okay, very good. So
Thank
I take
you.
it 550. Okay, well that sounds for 550.
Perfect. Sorry about that. It's printed incorrectly in the book.
Oh, okay.
It didn't specify how many of the 80 versus the 92, and then it looked like it was just 3 bottles. But, okay.
Oh, I see.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Well then, gosh, are there any other vlogs you'd like to bid on?
I think that's it. We made it.
Okay. Well, gosh, that's great, Amanda. It's been kind of a long haul, but very pleasant. So thank you very much for bidding with us.
Thank you very much for your help
And,
today. It's such a crazy rush. My palms are so sweaty. Woo! Okay, so little auction action, always exciting. Back to my questions. Okay, what do you do in your spare time? Spare time. That's fun. Well, I eat a lot. I do this. I do a lot of filming and editing and vlogging, and you guys kind of see what I do in my spare time. I guess like the things that you don't see are like Netflix. Like I watch a lot of comedy specials on Netflix, and then I listen to a lot of podcasts. So those are kind of the 2 things that you don't really get to see on the vlog, but yeah, you see most of what I do. I don't really have a lot of secrets in that way. And then the last question, which is a question that I'm going to hopefully be able to do a full video on, is what kind of equipment do you use? So right now I use a Canon 70D to shoot with. I use just the standard lens. I have a Rode Mic Pro that attaches into that. I have a DJI Mavic Pro drone, which is the thing that flies all over, so you guys can see the vineyards. And then I used to, when I was editing on my MacBook using Final Cut Pro X. Or Final Cut Pro 10, however you want to say it. Now I have the lovely Norbert to help me. He is in Budapest and he takes care of business in there, so he's kind of been editing my vlogs. So that is all that I have for you guys right now. I have more information coming soon. I look forward to sharing that with you when I can. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and again, I apologize for not being around really this week. I know I only like put out 2 videos all week, but I'm really trying to rectify that. I hope to give you guys more content. Just keep telling me what you want. I love that you're telling me what you want in the comments. And then of course, the thing that really helps me the most, that really pushes the channel and gets it out there and gets more views, which in turn helps me, is subscribing. If you like what I'm doing, please, please, please subscribe. Tell your friends, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all again soon.